What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to talk about the recently posted Kafra suggestion box from ROX. Yesterday, ROX just posted their Kafra suggestion box in their official Facebook page. I guess they are doing this every quarter since the last time that they have made a post about player suggestions was 3 months ago. So of course, I read the whole post hoping that there were good suggestions that were taken and if ROX will try to make those suggestions happen in future updates. From their opening caption alone, you can already feel that there were some good suggestions in their post. Starting off with a big heart, a big thank you to everyone who shared their valuable feedback through the Kafra suggestion box. Your voice shapes the future of Midgard. I mean, wow! That was a great line. Let me repeat that again. Your voice shapes the future of Midgard. From that alone, I am already sold that they have selected a lot of great questions in order to improve the game moving forward. But before we continue with the video, a quick word from our sponsor. This holiday season, UgPhone is giving out a 50% off on their two main subscriptions, which are the UVIP and GVIP. This is a great opportunity to subscribe to UgPhone and enjoy the unlimited grind in any game that you are playing. Instead of using your mobile phone or computer in AFK grinding, you can use this cloud device to keep your character active every day of the week. I have been using their device for months now, and it has worked wonders for my characters in terms of leveling up and farming day and night. And what's great about this is that I don't even have to worry about my mobile phone or computer's resources being used by these games, which allows me to do other things like editing videos for my YouTube channel or playing more games. The Christmas sale will only run from December 23 to 31, so what are you waiting for? Subscribe to UgPhone now. Do take note that if you use my referral link and invitation code, you will get an extra 488 diamonds in UgPhone, which you can use to extend your time in using their device. 12 diamonds is equal to an hour of an extension, so the 488 diamonds is an additional 40 hours in using the UgPhone cloud device. Also take note that if you are playing in the Southeast Asian region, make sure to select the Singapore servers. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. So now, let's check out the first suggestion from their post. Some affixes are seriously overpowered. It's messing with the game experience. Will there be any tweaks coming? Although it wasn't really phrased as a suggestion, as it is more like a question if they will do changes with the monster affix, I totally understand where this person is coming from. It really did change the gaming experience when it comes to fighting boss monsters in the game, ever since the divinity system has been introduced. Some monster affix are very annoying and strong and are very hard to counter, especially if you are just an average casual player. To add more context to this topic, if you go to the divinity window and click the album, you will see the list of monster affixes that are added in a game, and the divinity affix is used to counter each one. However, in order to activate a divinity set effect, you need to at least have 3 or 6 with the same color scheme. That is not easy to do, because let's be honest, when doing divinities, your main priority is to get your desired stats inside the divinity, and not to activate the set effects. So it's not like you're building your divinities for the set effect. You're building your divinities to increase the stats needed in your build in order for your character to progress forward. The set effects are more or less just a secondary priority at this point. I've also talked to some of my friends who are spenders in the game, and they too have the same sentiment when it comes to building their divinities. Even they are having a hard time getting their desired stats inside the divinity and getting the right color for each divinity to form a set effect. They said, it's so hard to do those two things at the same time because of the randomness of this feature. so I can totally understand where this person's point of view when he or she asked this question. Let's try to read the response from ROX. Since we added the divinity system, monsters in Oblivion Realm, MVPs and minis got new affixes. A lot of adventurers mentioned in surveys that some affixes felt way too strong. We've already made a few adjustments, like the Vortex now has a longer cooldown, with stronger counter effects from Divinity, viral spores damage was reduced, and an infection interval was added. Venom Pit's movement and PDEF and MDEF debuffs got nerfed. Please check the game for more details on other affix adjustments that were made. We'll keep monitoring affix performance and make more changes if needed. Interesting response, however, in my personal experience, the nerfs that they did are not really that big when it comes to the monster affix. The effects are still annoying and very strong in my opinion. Hopefully, as more people complain about this feature, the more the devs realize that the monster affix is not really necessary in the game. But anyway, let's now move on to the second suggestion in the post. The shadow equipment optimizations are awesome. Just wondering, what materials do I need for upgrading? Not again, man. This is not a suggestion, ROX. This is a simple question that should not be included in your list. Gosh, bro. The game is 3 years old, and we are still seeing this type of things from ROX. I'm pretty sure that if you post this question in the world or guild chat, the players can easily answer this for you. Let's be clear. This is not the fault of the person who posted the question. This is the fault of the person handling or filtering the suggestion box. They have already defeated the purpose of the caption in their post. Your voice will shape the future of Midgard. How? In what way does this question do that? I'm not even gonna read the answer anymore. It's quite pointless to be honest. Let's move on to the third suggestion in the post. The pet advanced transfer screen is pretty misleading. How will this be improved in the future? Okay, this is a lot better than the previous suggestion. Although it was posted as a question, I still understand why this is a problem in the game. It's true that the UI design for the pet advanced transfer window is quite confusing. I even made a video about this, doing a step-by-step explanation on how this window works. In my opinion, the moment that ROX received a lot of complaints about the UI design of the pet advanced transfer, they should have immediately revised the design and made it more user-friendly. Remember, this feature is one of the most expensive features in the game, so putting out a bad and confusing design really leaves a bad taste on the players who are going to use this window. Let's try to read the response from ROX. Quick heads up from Kafra. When you're using Pet Advanced Transfer, make sure you place the pets in the correct positions. The pet on the right will transfer its progress to the one on the left, and the right pet's progress will be completely reset. In the latest update, we've improved the interface by removing confusing visuals, like double arrows. Plus, we've added a pop-up before confirming the transfer, showing the stars and levels of both pets. We hope these changes help reduce accidental mistakes. Well, at least they did something to make the UI a lot better and easy to understand. Moving on to the fourth and final suggestion on the post. Even with the unlock item for Mecha, I can't rent the corresponding one from the Mecha rental store. Something wrong? Oh my god, here we go again. Another wasted opportunity to improve the game. This question can easily be answered by other players in the game. I don't understand why ROX is including this in their suggestion post. Again, this is not the fault of the person asking the question. This is the fault of the person handling this suggestion box. How is this even considered as a suggestion? I just don't understand. Maybe there are only 4 people who submitted suggestions? I don't know, man. It's just hard to comprehend that a game with more or less having thousands and thousands of players can only have these types of suggestions. It's mind-blowing, to be honest. This sort of thing also happened in the suggestion post that they have made 3 months ago. I also made a video about that, asking how these selected items were considered a suggestion. It's just sad, because how can they fix or improve something if they cannot even properly identify what that something is? But anyway, that's all for the recently posted suggestion box from ROX. I will probably make my own list of suggestions to ROX and make a video about it. If you have any suggestions as well, make sure to list it down in the comment section below, and I might include that in the upcoming content. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Happy New Year!
You're a superhero.